I appreciate you all. One evening as the world watched tensions rise between powerful nations, a bold confidence echoed from Europe. The president of France, Emmanuel Macron, stood as a man unafraid of Russia, unafraid of the United States, not because France stood alone, but because in his confidence, Africa stood behind him in his calculation. When the drums of war begin to beat, African sons and daughters will answer the call definitely. From former colonies, from Commonwealth ties, from recruitment promises dressed as opportunity, he believed Africa would supply the bodies, the boots, the blood to defend France, the European Union. And that is where the story becomes uncomfortable. Across our continent, young men and women are lining up, driven by poverty, unemployment, and broken system, told that wearing a foreign uniform is a path to dignity, survival, or citizenship. But history whispers a warning. Africa has fought in wars that were never hers, died on lands that never knew her name, and returned home with empty hands while foreign capitals grew stronger. This is a moment for reflection, not emotion. A moment for African brothers and sisters to ask, whose war is this? Who benefits when African lives are placed on the front line of global power struggles? And it is a moment for African leaders to wake up, to protect their people, to create opportunity at home, and to stop offering their citizens as tribute to foreign interests. Pan-Africanism is not about hatred of others. It is about love for ourselves. Africa must no longer be the reserved army of the world. Our blood is not a bargaining chip. Our youth are not expendable. And our future must never again be mortgaged in the name of someone else's war.
Wait, he says anyway. He says what? Huh? That the Africans are going to help them. Which country? Which African country? Which? Huh? Which African countries are going to help France? Guys, listen to this. Listen.
Yes, I'm not afraid of Vladimir Putin or Trump. If they want war, I am ready to do it because France already has other African countries that will help France in case of war. And besides, France currently has the most powerful army in the world. So I am not afraid of Russia.
Emmanuel Macron states in an interview that he fears neither Russia nor the United States in the event of an armed conflict. According to him, France remains a strategic power capable of ensuring its defense and protecting its interests on the international stage. CCNet. The president emphasizes that France's strength does not rely solely on its national military capabilities, but also on its historical and diplomatic partnerships, notably with several African countries linked to Paris by cooperation agreements. He explains that these relationships are based on long-standing military, economic, and security exchanges, transforming into strategic support in the event of a major crisis. Emmanuel Macron also reminds that France has one of the most powerful armies in the world, equipped with a modern arsenal, nuclear deterrence, and extensive operational experience gained from numerous international missions.
Wait, which country is he talking about here? Which country is he talking about first? Because I know it's not Guinea, it's not Mali, it's not, how should I say, Burkina, it's not Niger, but which country is he talking about here? Which country is he talking about here?
Huh? Who is going to help you? You have to provoke the powers. You have to provoke them. provoke them. You consider yourself, how shall I say, a power, right? You consider yourself a power. So you have to provoke. It's you who will go to war, not us. It's not us, the Africans. First, we are here to find papers. It's difficult. And then you say, no, the African countries will help me. Who?
My brother, you are mistaken.
You're mistaken, if that's what you think.
Maybe the cursed ones. There are cursed ones who will go to help you, but us, never.
Never. You have to provoke it.
You have to provoke it. Soon even we ourselves will leave France.
Africans, we need to start understanding ourselves, learn who we are, and reconscientize the mentality. A lot of us believe that we can never make it here in Africa because we claim there's so much poverty simply because they echo that in the ears of you, the Africans. So today we believe less in our continent. History taught us the number of wars we fought, the number of lives we lost, and all these wars that we fought, none concern the African. And for how long must we continue to sacrifice our lives for other people? The same people who look down upon you. The same people who are making sure you remain in poverty so you become an easy access. They can use you at any time that they so wish. Africa has become cheap labor, yet we don't know. We believe that moving out of the continent to these places is a blessing, but it is modern slavery in a disguised form. And we will go to any length to get there. Now we are offering ourselves for free. This is also to our leaders in Africa. Our lives matter. Just as you will never allow your children to sacrifice their lives for France and any other person or any other country, so is the rest of the citizens in your country. Lives matter. It's either you protect us or you leave the leadership mantle for people who are willing to protect the African. Emmanuel Macron is so confident because he knows the deal has been signed. The deal has been signed. And it could be that he already has the number of people he needs. If not, Macron will never openly speak this way to the world. But it is left unto you, the African, whose life will be used as a sacrificial lamb to save France, to save Europe. The same people who are ready to go to any length to serve these people will never go to even a quarter to serve Africa. Yet we want Africa to be better. They systematically created the system. With your resources, you can never move forward because our leaders are all controlled by these people except the ones in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. The rest are controlled. So there is no way we can ever do something meaningful, and that is why they are fighting Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso leaders, because they are scared that if they should succeed, the rest of us will force our leaders to abandon them. They are the reason to which you and I are in this condition. So that you, the African, can be used like this in time of need. They never love us. Never will they. And they will never give us any opportunity. If you think leaving Africa to these places is an opportunity, you need to wake up. You are still going to work in the plantation in the modern way. Just because you don't see the plantation farm doesn't mean that You are not going there to work in the plantation. This is a new modern form of colonization. This was what Dr. Kwame Nkrumah talked about, the neo-colonialism, the new form of colonization, which today, because of the way they wrapped it, like one time Captain Ibrahim Traore said, even the scholarships they give to us is slavery. They have changed the name, packaged it well. Just like when our politicians still, they say they are corrupt leaders. But they will tell you they are corrupt. But you, the ordinary person, you a thief. They are only corrupt leaders. They are not thieves. This is how they repackaged colonization and sold it to us, that we are wasting all that we can even have to get there. A lot of people got there and they are regretting. They wish they stayed back home. This is the heaven they preach to you about. This is the only planet you, the African, can ever walk on gold. Have that in mind. There is no gold anywhere. If there's gold somewhere, do you think Yellow Papa will tell you the black person to go there? Wake up. They came, they saw, they came, they saw, and then they wrote it. So for you to fight for the one that you have here, you will leave this way and be fighting for the one in heaven. Which heaven? In the sky. That you don't even know how to get to. You need to wake up. As long as they are fighting for the one that is here, you should know that this is the only real goal that we can ever have. So we need to also fight to take control over our gold. On earth, there is nothing that is here that is vanity upon vanity. The gold is never vanity. Our silver, the bauxite, everything we have here is never vanity. If it is vanity, why are they after it? We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand.